Jim Tucker of American Free Press, covering Bilderburg for 30-plus years, will be joining us. They've narrowed it down to several hotels. There's Army and police guarding several of them. A reporter got arrested, detained with London Guardian by guys with machine guns yesterday. That's in the front page of the Guardian today. So we got Jim Tucker for this segment, a little bit of the next, because a pooling meeting with the media is going on right now in his hotel. We've pulled him away. Okay, Jim, give us the data dump. Jim Tucker, what's the latest you got from Bilderburg?
Well, you talked about the Guardian reporter who interviewed me this morning. He was one of a large number of reporters who, with cameras, TV-type guys mostly, who were on public land taking photographs. The cops came up, surrounded them, took their film away. Many of them were held for several minutes with drawn guns pointed at their stomachs. All being American Free Press. Not this next issue you get, but the one after that one. So it's been very brutal security, very heavy security. Yet there's a lot of reporters here who are pursuing them, and we're getting a lot of good information. For example, we now know that Bilderberg is telling his little pet weevil, Obama, to go after the U.S. Acceptance of the International Criminal Court Treaty. You know the history of that. Bilderberg, Clinton signed off on it, but would not submit it to Congress for ratification when a test vote showed it failed by more than 90 votes. So Obama's being told to sweet talk so many of the senators who wanted to sign off, but they were scared by the voters who objected so strongly, and then hope for a more left-wing Senate elected in 2010, so that in January 2011 they can pass the thing late on a Saturday evening, too late for the Sunday morning papers, too late for the morning talk shows, and assure them that the American people be unaware of it, will not be reported. You can vote for it without risking your political neck. That's, of course, we knew about other parts of the agenda in advance. That's the only new thing I've got right now, but we're getting a lot of good information daily. I'll have a lot more tomorrow, and a lot more before I come home on Sunday. And we have some people lingering here until Monday to do some follow-up. But and the amount of money they spent on security this year to rent a huge resort to keep it empty. And then the other resorts themselves, the third resort is being renovated. Can you imagine the big bucks they spend to say, we'll pay you not to fill up that resort, to keep it empty?
Okay, Jim, to be clear, what are the names of the resorts, and which one are you honing in on? Which one do you believe is probably the place?
Well, I know for a fact that there's Nausicaa. Oh Lord, I always have the trouble pronouncing Nausicaa Astaire Hotel. I know for a fact they're there. Good Lord, you've never seen so many cops. You always see a lot of cops, but for blocks away, my hotel is about 2.5 miles away.
Okay, so you're saying they hired other giant resort decoys? Then are you saying? Go ahead.
It's not a decoy. They hired it so that they could close the main gate leading to the whole palace, all the palace grounds. So they're sealed off at the street now. That's the reason they reserve the empty hotel, just to keep it empty so they can seal it all off. If you're not Bilderberg or Bilderberg staff, you don't get in. So that kept the demonstrators away. All the demonstrators are there. They're being heavily intimidated, but there's also heavy media attention, too.
All right, Jim, we're going to do a few more minutes on the other side. I want to specifically ask you, it sounds like you're saying this, but we'll get the answer in a couple minutes. Is this the most security you've ever seen for Bilderberg? And is Tim Geithner there? And Harrased, Times of London, they're all admitting it's world government. They have validated everything we've ever said. Stay with